You are listening to Reels Movie Podcast. I am your host, Z, and before I get into this review, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, hit that bell for notifications, and you'll never miss a future episode. I'm back, and this review, I've got a little special treat for everyone. I'm reviewing yet another independent movie. This time it's from a local filmmaker from Jacksonville, Florida. His name is Royce Freeman. He wrote and directed the movie In Utero. I'm not going to be giving out any spoilers for this review. I was asked not to by Royce. So you're just going to have to check out the movie yourself to see the big surprises. Zoe, an infertile psychopath, seeks to fill the void left when she lost her child in a horrible accident years ago. Like I said in my previous two reviews from independent movies that I covered, I absolutely love low budget indie movies. You can especially see all the hard work put into the movie, regardless if the movie is good or bad. The movies always have a ton of heart, and you can actually see that while you watch the movie. They don't need $1 million budgets or fancy special effects. They give you a damn good story and some very fine acting, and you got yourselves a damn good movie. That is exactly what you get when you watch In Utero. One hell of a great story that has some great twists throughout that you sit there in awe while you watch the movie. It's a very simple story. Three people kidnap two girls with one of the girls pregnant and she's about to give birth pretty much at any time, and the main villain wants to keep the baby. You really do think it's that simple of a story, but it isn't. Royce wrote an amazing script that branches off that simple idea. One of the criminals is a girl named Raven who is caught in between of what's good and bad and is torn on what to do. Raven is played by Lamm Jessica, and she does a phenomenal job here, and I really do mean that. Raven's character really stands out here from going from bad to good throughout, and you really feel her pain as you watch her struggle with what she's doing, and she knows what she's doing is wrong. Raven has a connection with one of the girls and tries to do everything to keep her safe. I thought it was great middle ground between the bad and the good throughout the movie with Raven's struggle that you get to see. Lamb has so many great scenes with some moving dialogue that really keep you invested into her character and you really want to see what she's going to do next. Throughout the story, we learn more about the bad guys, Kane and Zoe, and the two hostages, Skylar and Anna. We get a lot of backstory with the characters, which is really great to see. It really builds up each individual character without taking the momentum away from the story. I did love the characters of Zoe and Kane, played by I'm gonna butcher this, Faneal, Godbold, and Kenny Logsdon. Both of them killed it as the psychopaths that you just loathed and just waited to see them finally get theirs. But even though you wanted to see them finally get killed and finally get off, you kept wanting to see them in the movie. It's a really weird feeling, but they both pulled it off wonderfully. I especially love the cheap dad humor that Kane did throughout the movie with his corny dad jokes and the constant movie references. Kane was a very fun character that you definitely enjoy watching. Now, no movie is perfect, no matter what you tell yourself. In Utero does have its faults, like every movie in existence. But those faults don't discourage you from the story, which is a good thing. The only thing that makes the movie stall is the long dialogue scenes in between the characters. There are a few of them, but honestly, it doesn't kill the flow of the movie. While the dialogue scenes are there, it does give you a lot of exposition of the plot and it builds the characters up. Do I wish they were shorter? Sure, but that could really eliminate important perks of each character, which would do a big disservice to the movie as a whole. But the one thing that In Utero has is the story in itself. A great story has some great characters and a major shock at the end that you do not see coming at all. I'm not spoiling it. You have to see the movie to see this ending because you will not believe it. I'm going to give In Utero a B minus. Thank you for listening to this latest episode of Reels Movie Podcast. If you like this episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and you're never going to miss any future episodes. I'll see you later.